Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today we are going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which just had its big reveal event yesterday from Activision, and they have been talking up a big game about this title and the PC version of the game, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you about that, guys, briefly, maybe go off on a bit of a rant here in this video, because I'm not completely sold yet on the fact that them shifting this game over to Battle.net is going to completely save the franchise when it comes to the PC. Now, there's no doubt that they sell millions of copies of this game every single year with their annual releases, but the vast majority of that player base is on console, while the PC version has just not been that great over the past decade or so, and the player base has a very big drop-off after the game is released. And in my experience in the COD games that I have picked up in recent years, actually, COD World War II was the first one I hadn't picked up in a while, and that was the one I was kind of looking forward to the most. But after the beta, I was just like, I'm not going to spend $60 on this game, because if you've ever bought a COD game on PC in like the last decade or so, usually the only game modes you can find a match in is TDM, that's where the majority of the player base is on PC, and Domination. The other modes are usually left sitting there queuing forever, and you probably won't even be able to get into a match. And what's the point of spending $60 on a game that's mostly multiplayer focused if you can't find a match? Even if you really enjoy the gameplay, it doesn't really matter if you can't get into a match and actually play it with other people on the modes that you want to play. And as a person that's not huge on TDM, what's the point of me paying $60 for that title? I mean, looking at right now, over on Steam charts, you have to go well down the list to find Call of Duty for the active player base. They are 89th currently today on the list, with about 3,200 players right now on Steam, so I'm not really totally convinced that them shifting over to Battle.net, which is what they talked about yesterday. They said they're going to be bringing it over to Battle.net, where they'll be able to incorporate their social system, security, and server stability into Black Ops 4 to prepare for the release on October 12th. So that's what they're talking about here with Call of Duty. They're saying Battle.net is going to be the savior here. They're going to have dedicated servers and all of that, but I'm not totally convinced that that's going to save this game on the PC, because, I mean, are they expecting to have more players just because it's on Battle.net? I mean, do you think Battle.net has a bigger player base than Steam? Because it fucking doesn't. It just does not. I mean, they might get a more prominent place on there because Battle.net kind of has like a sidebar with all of the games on there, as there really aren't that many. So Call of Duty will be on there. Maybe they'll have some advertising if you go into Overwatch or something. But I'm just not totally convinced them putting it on Battle.net is somehow going to give this game a wider player base on the PC. Even if the game ends up being good, I don't think it has a strong enough competitive scene here on the computer to be able to play this game. I mean, if you guys think I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments below. Now, they're also talking about bringing in a Battle Royale mode because, of course they are, it's 2018. Everyone's probably going to be doing a Battle Royale mode. E3 2018 is coming up. They may as well call it Battle Royale 2018 because I'm predicting so many titles to probably have it. I'm expecting the new Battlefield to probably have a Battle Royale mode too, because of course they are, even though titles like PUBG and Fortnite are already doing it really well. I mean, I was a big PUBG fan when it first came out, but I lost my interest. I got bored with the genre, the format, really, of the Battle Royale mode. Fortnite, I never really got into Fortnite. I only played a few matches and didn't really enjoy it, but it's my understanding that they've kind of perfected it and that they're doing it better than PUBG. I just wasn't really a fan of it, and I like being able to play in first person, so that's one of the things I did like in PUBG, them adding in the first person only modes, but Fortnite doesn't have that, so I never really got into it. But the big thing that Fortnite is going to have over Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is that it's free. It's completely free. Anyone can download Fortnite and play it for free on PC, console, whatever. You could play that game for free. And they do have microtransactions and things like that for clothing items, but they don't affect gameplay in any way whatsoever. And the difference with Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is they're expecting people to pay $60 to be able to play the game to get access to multiplayer, zombies, and Battle Royale mode. There's no single player this time around. I did enjoy the single player in the COD titles, but they're not going to be doing a single player here. So you're paying $60 for a multiplayer only game, and on the PC, I'm not really sure if that's going to be a worthwhile investment. Now on the consoles, that could be a different story. If you enjoy the gameplay of Call of Duty, then you're probably not going to have an issue getting into the match. But in my experience on the PC, that's a much different story, especially like the zombie mode. I actually really liked Call of Duty Zombies back in the day when I used to play it on the Xbox, but on the PC, it could be almost impossible to queue for a match solo. You pretty much have to have a group of friends that have already spent $60 on buying that Call of Duty game that you can group up with to play the Zombies mode, unless you're playing it like the first week of launch, and then after that, the player base just takes a huge nosedive, and it's pretty much impossible to get into any mode. So imagine a Battle Royale mode, if they're going to be launching this with 100 players, how are you going to find 100 players to queue into a mode that has no friggin' players? There's only 3,000 players on PC, while PUBG is pushing over 100,000 at any given time, and you can get into a 100-player match in seconds. Now, maybe the Battle Royale mode, and it'll come out, and it'll be the greatest thing ever. They are going to be doing sea, land, and air vehicles, which does sound pretty cool, and, you know, the graphics on, you know, the Call of Duty games and the performance is usually pretty well polished, which something like PUBG can't really say that they do because their performance is not great, while Fortnite actually performs really damn well. Now, I would love to see a really good graphics, Battle Royale mode and all of that, and hopefully it comes out and it's fantastic and PC players start flocking to it and want to play it. Hey, that would make me very happy. I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. I don't want to shit on you if you love Call of Duty, but I'm just not personally sold that them bringing in a Battle Royale mode and talking a big game about the PC version of the title, saying it's going to have uncapped frame rate, 4K, ultra-wide support, fully remappable controls, is going to be enough to, you know, kind of rescue this game on this specific platform. But as I said, consoles is a different story. I'm sure people are going to buy it in droves over there anyway, but on the PC specifically, I don't think this is going to be enough to really bring in a new player base, but hey, I would love to be proven wrong. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on the new Call of Duty. Are you going to pick it up? Is this not going to be enough for you to pick it up? I'm hoping that they do a beta. I don't know if they announced the beta yet, or if they did or not, then okay. But I would love to see them do a beta of the Battle Royale mode. I think a lot of the success on the PC, at least, is going to hinge on that, because if they put out a good beta for the Battle Royale mode and people try it for free and they enjoy it, then they might go out and pick up the game if they feel that it's worth $60 just for that. But that's asking quite a bit when you consider that Fortnite is free and you can get PUBG anywhere from $20 to $30, and both of those have really good Battle Royale modes with established massive player bases, and Call of Duty on the PC just simply does not. So, as I said, let me know your thoughts down below if you agree or disagree one way or the other. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on it down below and subscribe if you're not already. And if you have been here for a while, you can always ring the notification bell. That way you never miss a moment of content here on the channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Sarah. Also, don't forget, this game is not only going to be $60, but it's probably also going to have microtransactions and loot boxes. Call of Duty World War II had loot boxes in it, so I'm expecting this game to have loot boxes as well. Make no mistake about that. So Fortnite, they got microtransactions, but the game is free. This time you got to pay $60 for the game, and then microtransactions on top of that. They're just going to try to milk this shit for all it's worth. You know that I'm right. You just know. You know. Yeah. So, whatever.